Hello parents, this is Coach Shaki and welcome back again to our series of videos on how to motivate your child to learn faster in school, increase their self-confidence and have a positive attitude. Thank you for being with us and we hope that this series of video will help you in your parenting journey. So today we are on topic 4, which is help. I want to know the talents of my child. I think this is a very common issue that parents have been asking me, especially when the child is younger, like 2, 3, 4 years old. Even for some who are 7 or 8 years old, parents are frantically trying to find the talents of their children because they do not know what is the talent and they keep on sending the child to this enrichment class, that enrichment class, and sometimes the child quits after 1 or 2 lessons and all the money is wasted. So today we're going to address this very critical issue or the question is, what is the real talents of my child? So question is, are you stuck? I know many parents are really at their wits end, they are stuck, and we are very blessed to be in a position that over the 20 over years we have been able to provide very good solutions and recommendations to parents to handle the children, and we are very blessed to see many children growing up to be good and responsible adults. In this video, we're going to share about solutions for parents who are sourcing for solutions to understand the child's or their children's natural talents, which we call the strengths, their natural weaknesses, and also very critically the potential. What are the areas that can be developed and where you should spend your time, money, and resources in so that the child is able to be groomed in the right channel, in the right way, and so that your time, money is all not wasted. So for those of you who send your children to our programs, we actually give them a full 22-page report because that helps us not only to understand their character but also the strengths and weaknesses so that we can do the proper customized programs for their brain development or character development. And this is a state-of-the-art report with a US patent. So there are 3 links here. I suggest that you pause this video and watch these 3 links, which are the 3 videos on this technology, so that you better understand what it is. And so this report will be able to help us to understand your child's strengths and weakness. And I'm the only male bilingual master trainer that is certified not only to train but also to consult the thousands of parents that we have been doing all over the years. So with the understanding of the fingerprints, we understand how the brains are wired and how the talents are being developed as the child actually grows. So science has found out that the fingerprints, or rather the fingers, are related to our brains, and as you can see from the thumbs, you're able to understand more about the leadership, spiritual strength, willingness, creativity, and emotions. The index finger tells us more about the thinking, logic, process, and spatial, while the middle finger tells us all the kinesthetic portion. The ring finger will tell us more about the auditory abilities, the language abilities, and the last finger tells us the visual aspect of the person. So understanding these 5 different fingers and their relationship to brains and their functions will help us to understand where their talents are and how to develop their talents a bit better. So this report has been around for a while and we have been using this to help many parents and children to unleash their talents. So in the typical report on page 1, how do we identify the strengths and weaknesses? So we look at 2 key things. One is the natural characters based on the alphabets that we see on the upper part of the report. And 2, in the center part, we see the brain functions, the natural talents, the weaknesses, the learning styles, and decision-making ability. The numbers tell us the strengths or the weakness, and then the numbers there actually tell us whether their strength they need to be developed further or their weaknesses that we need to bear with it. So this whole report just on page 1 will give us a lot of information, and you can see that in the bottom half of this report on this slide we have the percentage of nerve energy distribution. So from there we also know which part of the brain is stronger in terms of nerve distribution, and that's where some of the strengths are found. And those parts that are weaker, we know that there's very little nerve energy there, and that's how we actually give customized solutions to every single child and every single parent. character. So that helps us to find out more about their innate character, why they are so-called stubborn or rebellious, and how to work around with it. It all got to do with the brains. So the different kinds of praise will be tagged to different brain parts, and the different functions will have different characters, and different characters will have different strengths. So every child is unique, or every individual is unique, and only by understanding the brains and their natural character, then we'll be able to find out what the challenges are. So the question is, how much do parents or educators understand? I think technically zero. On page 8 of the report, we see this 16 multiple intelligence table. What it means is that after the person's brain is fully developed, these are all the developed strengths and weaknesses, which means to say, even after brain development, there will be some areas that a person can be very strong, there are some areas that he can still be very weak. So like in this report, what we see is this series of sons, which are strengths, and they actually portray the leadership qualities. So anyone with 3 or 4 sons in this role will advise the parents to send them for leadership training. Whilst in this report, as you can see, EQ is a moon which is average, and above it is star for concentration. This is where we can advise parents to now send their children for proper brain development to increase their EQ and also their concentration intelligence, which is focus, so that they are able to do better in their studies. So this will also help us to customize our programs for every single child so that their brain can be fully developed. So be very careful. So these are the people who actually need the report so that we can help them to better understand themselves and also to grow in their career as well as their studies. We also work with people on relationships, career choice, and as well as enterprise management. So these are the people who actually can use the report to their advantage. What is the outcome we want? A very harmonious, lovely family, like what you see in the picture, isn't it? Right? So I'm very sure you'll be asking, where can I get all this information, Jackie? I'd like to know whether my child is a W or a U or a R person. So we do have a membership where we can give out free reports to our members so that we can help you in your parenting journey and you get to know your child better. And with this partnership, we'll give you regular workshops, we'll give you consultations months after months so that you begin to understand your child better, and we'll also give you the solutions to handle your children in all aspects, whether they're studies, academic, character, nutrition, and emotional. We will be giving you different workshops for you to enhance your ability as a parent to parent your child better. So do join us as a member, and with that you can get your report that is free right now. So if you want to get us, you have any questions, don't worry, our contact number is there. The QR code is also there, or you want to directly go to the bit.ly link and send us a WhatsApp message. We'll be happy to help you understand your issues and to solve the issues with you. To find out more about what we do, just go to our website www.mbmt.me. They will tell you a little bit more about the kind of whole brain development that we do for children to help them become real geniuses. These services to you are provided for free, so we want to make sure that you have a good partner to help you and your child in their learning journey. Thank you.